Question number 1 for the English part of the questions. Identify what Plato wanted his students to realize about the shadows in the cave analogy. Explain why this realization is important to how we humans think. The allegory of the cave is one of the most famous passages in philosophy. Prisoners who lived inside the caves would look at the walls and see the shadows. They would use these shadows to make out what their world was, or what they thought the world was. It's almost like the prisoners were watching a puppet show when it came to viewing what they saw in their life. Prisoners believed that was the truth of what they saw as the shadows. They all had experienced all of those shadows, so that's what they had believed the world was. Plato believes that light helps to show the truth, which the prisoners in the cave did not have the ability to see. The prisoners were perfectly content believing in what they saw with the shadows. They believed the shadows is what the real world was like. People who tried to ruin it for them, they would be very upset with and would try not to listen. The prisoners in the cave had no idea what was in the real world because they were only seeing what they did by sort of a puppet show with the shadows on the cave walls. For the second part of the question, explain why this realization is important to how we humans think. This is important to how we humans think because we all start out in the same place. It's all kind of like we start out in the cave, seeing what we believe to be true. As we grow up, the world is not always what it seems to be. There's a lot more to it than we think there is. Our senses only pick up shadows of the true reality. This is proven through reason, not physical sense. Light helps to show the truth. If we didn't have light, it would be hard to see what actually was real.